I say, yeah. Yeah. Welcome to the Talk Ish podcast. It's your boy, Motherfucker Jones, back with another one. If you're new, like, comment, and subscribe. I've been going for a little while now. I'm about to start throwing some curveballs at you guys. Probably start doing some live calls, all that good stuff. But today, to switch it from, I guess, a progressive note, I wanted to give a moment of silence to Kobe, who was tragically killed in a helicopter accident. This was something that, kind of struck a chord around the world, not only just for myself, but I've been alive for a couple, prominent people to pass, but this one was kind of different because I myself pride myself on my mentality, on my unwavering focus at times when I'm interested in things, and it kind of made me start weighing my life, taking accountability and looking at what I can do more, and seeing somebody that prided themselves on that as well and turned into so much more: a family man, a humanitarian, and then his little girl to go with him. It's just a crazy situation. I actually was just talking about it. I was like, I don't know how to feel about this situation particularly, but just thinking about it, how in the last moments he was probably, and I'm hoping he was able to hold on to his little girl for one last time, and they make that transition together. I don't know, man. But like I said, wanted to have a moment of silence for Kobe, Bean Bryant, to all of the victims that were lost in that tragic helicopter accident Sunday morning. Uh, I don't know, man. It was just a tragic loss for a whole bunch of families. There were 9 people on board. A lot of families were broken. Just thinking about, his wife, those other 3 girls, they lost a sister, they lost their father. A wife lost her husband, a daughter, all while starting a new life with their daughter that they just had. It's just a sad situation all around, honestly. But I just wanted to, pay my respects because even though Kobe was not my favorite basketball player, because football is my sport, um, and I just technically don't really have favorites of anything. I was just realizing that not too long ago. I just appreciate people for what they are and what they can do. So they all hold their own individual spot for me, I feel like. But we have to talk about skill, man. That man was talented. And then finding out that he was a Virgo was just icing on the cake. You saw why his focus was so crazy. You saw why he was so meticulous. You saw why he was so arrogant while on the court. Because even me, I'm confident in my skill in football. I feel like not anyone could guard me, to be honest, but anyone could try. I welcome all. But it's just it's an interesting situation to watch. Someone with your type of mentality, with your type of goals, just going. You know, at the height. So it gets you thinking, what is this all for? Am I working this hard to just move on to the next and leave everybody behind? I just want to do what he did. Be able to, if I do pass on, and when I do pass on, be able to leave my family in a position to where we're good for generations. But I don't know. It's gonna be kind of interesting and difficult to move on to a lighter note, but I'm gonna try. I kind of started thinking about something, and I wanted to ask you guys a question. So, like I said, if you're new, like, comment, and subscribe. I got a whole new catalog for you guys coming. Whole new set, hopefully. Whole new everything. I'm just switching it up on y'all for 2020. But today, I wanted to talk about what we're lacking. Like, what are we lacking? Like, we have an abundance of a lot of things, whether it be access, whether it be information, whether it be, you name it. But I keep mentioning cycles. I keep seeing these cycles continue. And if you followed my podcast, if you've seen any of my past episodes, you might have come across one where I talked about the generations and what they're teaching us. And I feel like a lot of the cycles that we go through, they are a lot of generational things that are passed down that we were unable to handle or at least work through because a lot of it wasn't ours. I feel like we claim to want to be different. We claim to want to be in better positions, but we don't necessarily do the work. And Kobe definitely was the catalyst for hard work. Like, that man was a monster. But we're not used to doing the work anymore. We're so used to things just being different, especially because things were just different when we were born. We didn't really get to experience a lot of the turmoil within our generations, but we did have our own. And in having our own, we started feeling as though we were somehow tethered to the past generation's pain, anger, whatever have you. Which may be true, because when you live with and are raised by those types that aren't too emotionally intelligent, aren't really in the best positions to raise kids, are doing the best that they can, they tend to pass those things down and they do become yours. But I need us to differentiate when some things are out of our control and when things need to be let go and understood that certain people are content with just being how they are, and if you are, then so be it. But if you want to change how you are, you want to change how you're perceived, you want to do better for yourself or your situation or your family, you have to do the work. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. There's no crying, there's no victimizing, there's no empathizing your way through something that really takes nothing but tooth, nail, and elbow grease. I'm not trying to sound insensitive, to be honest, but I feel like now that we are aware of our emotions, we tend to take them and run with them. We tend to make it the forefront of just about everything we discuss, everything we try and do, everything we try and teach. But a lot of the times, emotions and things of that nature shouldn't be passed on when people don't have the full understanding. And we come from a generation of express yourself. But the generation before me, they weren't able to express themselves. So when you do it, they don't even know what it's supposed to look like. So in turn, you expressing yourself is just them allowing you to do something they weren't able to do, but they still react the same way. So what is it actually doing? You have people that are trying to communicate but don't know that they're not communicating just because they're so used to just arguing and just doing the same type of communication. And I feel like until we actually sit down and figure out what the work is, how the hell are we going to do it? Nobody's sitting down and actually having these conversations. We think we are. We're lacking in so many areas, it's ridiculous. Even the intellects, the people that run this world, like, there's no reason why half of these things aren't settled by now. It's just mad ego, mad pride, and mad generational bullshit that is tethered to so many of our cycles that we go through. People just expect things to just be done or super easy. I used to get mad when older people used to say we're the microwave generation. We want things done like that. But now it's making this gap between those that actually did the work and those that think they're doing the work way bigger. I don't know. Most just rather sit and watch and wait things. Most just rather watch and sit and wait for things to happen. I can't do much right now, but I'm trying to share what I can, which is hopefully a different type of perspective to maybe help you get over a hump. Maybe give you those words of encouragement or understanding that you can do the work behind what you're trying to do or get done for you or your family. I feel like we need more doers. In Kobe passing, I feel like he was probably one of the biggest doers. I myself being, man, I don't know, man. Just hearing stories about how he was, and because like I said, Kobe wasn't my favorite player, but just hearing about how his mentality was, I saw so many similarities between him and myself that I even feel like I haven't been doing as much work as I should. So I'm gonna keep pushing. I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna keep striving, but I have to actually know what I have to do. But I do take the time out to take my personal inventory, take accountability when I'm not doing what I know I'm supposed to be doing. There's so many ways that we can go forward, but we choose to take the long way, and it's just like weird. We keep dancing. We show patience in waiting for things to be done, but we don't even show patience when people are actually trying to do those things. It's kind of weird. We need more people to get their hands dirty. We need more people to actually stop worrying about what we're lacking and start changing what we're lacking. You feel like your family's not together, throw a family function. Do something within your range, because even though I know what needs to be done, I'm not able to do certain things. There's certain hierarchies that are in families, that are in generations, that are in certain things that you need to do. You just need to learn how to approach them. And it's going to be hard work. But that work needs to be done. regardless. Whether you do it, the generation after you does it, or we just keep on these cycles until we're all dust on this earth. Stop being complacent. Stop being what you think is comfortable. Shake it up a little bit. Stop waiting for the next man or the next person to do something. If you want to start a company for your family, if you want to start game nights for your family, if you want to start something as small as, hey, Ma, let's start talking to each other about our days, or Dad, let's see how our days went and talk about what we want to do the next day. I don't know. Just figure out the way and put the work in to get it done. Because sitting around waiting for the microwave to ding off is never going to happen. We just need to change how we're moving in this life. No more blind movements. Understand why. Yeah, you understand why. Not just find somebody you think is smart enough and follow blindly until you hit a wall in their cycle. And then once again, you're just a cog in the machine. That's what we're lacking. Effort. More effort, less complaining, less reasons why not, at least. I need reasons why you should. Till next time, man. Rest in peace, Kobe. Rest in peace to everyone that was on board. Rest in peace, Gigi. Rest in peace, the Alto Belly family. I'm not sure of the other names, but my condolences to you all. Till next time, it's your boy. To keep following what I'm doing, don't forget to hit the notification bell at the bottom. Like, comment, and subscribe, guys. I'm coming. I'm going to keep coming. Just keep following your boy. And I'm out.